fellow cigar lovers and addicts. You know what time it is? Damn right. It's old fogey time, so sit back and relax, because we're fixing to blast off.
Welcome to the Outlaw Cigar Bar. Let's smoke it.
Hello, my fellow cigar lovers and addicts. This is Old Fogey coming at you. So tonight, I'm excited, getting ready to do my first cigar hunt video. So I'm heading up to my favorite humidor in Kansas City, the Outlaw Cigar Bar up in North Kansas City, to go visit my buddy Nick and do some cigar hunting and showcase you what the cigar scene looks like here in KC. Been a great week. Had a really good time on Cigars Unbanded last night. Love those guys, and if you aren't part of the Cigar Unbanded community, then you probably ought to go get your shit checked out. $75 for the experience, and let me tell you, it's worth every penny, man. I always have such a great time on there. So anyway, we're heading up to do this thing, and come on along, because it is going to be epic, yo. Peace. So we're up in North Kansas City, north of downtown. There's the beautiful skyline of the city. Just had to stop at the, damn dude, just had to stop at the ATM to give me some cash, and we're heading on to the Outlaw. So,
well, people, we made it. So we are here at the fabulous Outlaw Cigar Bar, one of my favorite humidors in Kansas City. It's a great bar. I have a really good friend of mine, Star, who used to be a big radio personality here in Kansas City. She is one of the servers up here. I don't think she's working tonight, but she turned me onto this place, and ever since then I've been just absolutely loving it. So anyway, I'm gonna take you in and kind of show you the place, and let's have some fun tonight, all right? Man, I love this place. I'm fixing to go in, have a good time. I got my Stetson that I got in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. I'm pimping my old school Porsche design 18 karat gold sunglasses that I've had ever since I was a little kid. Got the old fogey Death Star Opus X shirt going, and I'm pimping the Rollie tonight, and I'm got my wedding ring on. Everything's all good. So this is it, the Outlaw Cigar and Brewery. This place is fabulous. They got a little smoking area out front here if you want to hang out outside. But we're fixing to go run in and see what it's all about, yo. Here's the old grand entrance. Cool ass building this is. You shall see. Throwing out the old welcome mat for us. Oh, check it out, guys. Pretty big place. They got like a back room for shows. They got TVs out the butthole. And here's the bar. Look at all those pours they got over here. So here's all the good shit. Look at that bar, yo. Let's take a closer look at some of the goodies. So they got some Coy Hill, they got some THH, they got some Old Man Rip. Oh, look at this. They got Jack 10, Jack 12, Jack 14. They got a shit ton of Bookers. All the Basil Haydens. Of course, you can keep that shit. Ooh, they got that Ben Holiday 8-year. That was a factory release. Just a lot of goodies, man. This is a great place to come in and hang out and have yourself a fine pour. Mitch, How much for a pour of that Jack 14?
65.
Give me one. Is it a 2 ounce or a 1 ounce?
That's a 2 ounce.
I'll take one.
Are you rocks or neat?
Neat. And so tonight I'm gonna have Mitch is pouring me up a very good Jack Daniel's 14, man. I mean, how can you go wrong with that? Jack's one of my favorites. I drink a lot of Jack 12, but this is epic. So I thank you, sir. Appreciate the great pour. I will take good care of you tonight, my brother. Thank you. So here's what we came here for, guys. So I am inside the Outlaw Humidor, and it is by far the premier humidor in Kansas City. I'm just gonna kind of take you guys around and show you some stuff, and all of the good shit is here for the most part. Let me just kind of give you a little spin around in here. This sumbitch is huge. It is well decorated. I mean, look at all these freaking cigars, man. Just everywhere, you know? Like this, Davidoff Year of the Snake. Got some more Davidoff shit here. They got that Partagas. Shit, look at this, boys and girls. Davidoff Royals. Got a bunch of them. And every cigar that I've had from here, perfect humidity, smokes really, really well, you know. I got like a little center thingy here, some Aganorsa 25 years. They got the big ass Lunatics. I mean, dude, just epic stuff. The Warhedios, the Carrillo Endures, Julius Caesars. Here's some Opuses. They always got Opuses in stock, and Fuente stuff. They got the AJ 20th. I don't know what the fuck that is, but it looks expensive. They got the My Father Tatuaje. Look at them some bitches, man. Woo! If you guys see anything here that you want while I'm poking around tonight, they got the Leafs. They got the... Man, they don't have the Noir. Damn it. You know, Carpy and Hound Dog have all been like, dude, you gotta try the Noirs. Well, I don't know what the fuck these ones are, but they're not the Noirs because they ain't got the green band. But I'll probably pick up some just to check it out. They got like a massive Oliva section, enough to make Rise and Grind drool. They even got like boxes of the 135th. Avos. They got tons of Avos. You know, the Florida Oliva Originals down here. The Florida Oliva Golds. These are good for a cheap cigar. I mean, just if you want something just to throw in your lunchbox and smoke all day, these are good. Dude, boxes and boxes of, they got boxes and boxes of Perdomo 30ths, the Maduros, the Sun Grown, the Connecticut's. They got the Perdomo Pat. Look at all this Perdomo shit, man. Jesus, they got the 20th in all flavors, the Reserve, and I was happy to see that they started carrying the Legacies, man. I have not tried the Legacies. I've seen some of the guys smoking these and rating them. I'm gonna pick up a couple of these tonight after I get done sipping on my Jack 14. And then we might even have some old, some Coy Hill or some old Van Rip. You know, they got all the flavors of the legacies. Nicaragua Shade, they got the Nicaragua Maduro, that's the Shade, and the Robustos. They got the Connecticut, the Ecuadorian Connecticut's in a couple of sizes, 3 sizes, and fairly reasonable prices on these for retail, you know what I mean? Foundation, the Almighty Father. They got shit tons of the Tabernacles, man. They got the Rough Riders. They got, dude, I mean, they got some goodies. They got the Old Mix. They got, I mean, shit, you know. Kind of hard to go wrong with some of this stuff. One of my favorite sections, they got the EP Carrillo. They got the blacks. That sumbitch is good. That freaking EP Carrillo Black. That's a good smoke. Let me tell you. I smoked the shit out of these. It's a good cigar. I love the box press. And they've even got like the inch. So they got the big fucking El Ropo inches, you know. I'm not much of a big ring gauge guy, but I'm going to have to probably try one of these. They've got like the Hondurans. I mean, good God, you name it. Here's all their Drew Estate and Liga stuff. They got, you know, Feral Flying Pigs. They got Leather Rose. They've got number 9s, 52s, H99s, L40 Lanceros. They got a lot of the Undercrown stuff. I mean, this place has got, you know, of course, all the factory smokes, all the like acid and the Tubacs, and then of course they got all their Herrera Esteli stuff, Herrera Estelis, and then the Hoya. Look at all these Hoya de Nicaraguas, man. You know, and then of course they got the M81s, the M84s. They got, you know, all of the Metallica cigars. They also got all the Diamond Crown and Brick House and Toro Dolces, and so they got all that shit too. Then we've got Fuente stuff. You know, kind of hard to compete with the old Fuentes.
Well, I would like to say that things were going well for the old fogey at this point. However, the numerous pours and trips to the bar to sample some of the house brews took over all synaptic function in his old-ass brain and left him in a rather sloshy state, as you can see here. So this will be a 2-part video continuing this Friday, as the Outlaw is having an event with Nick Perdomo Jr., hence all the boxes and boxes of their Stogies. I will leave you with Sean's last clip before we exit. Like I said, rather sloshy. Peace out, my fellow cigar lovers and addicts. Until next time, keep on a-smokin', but don't be a-chokin'.
So guys, just check out. So these guys brewed their own suds, and just look at this amazing collection that they have that's all their own to go along with this amazing cigar experience. I mean, how could you not come up here, whether you're a whiskey guy, you've seen the bar, now look at this. This is their own hooch, y'all. So gotta love it. I just had their porter by recommendation of their manager, Dave, and it is epic. So let's continue with the video.
Thanks for watching the Old Fogey Stogies.